In this video, I will show you how to upload and process an EEG in the Ment web application. When you log into Ment, this is the homepage you will be looking at. In order to upload your first EEG, you need to click on the left menu item, Clients. Then click on Create. And then click on the top gray box to enter a client code. Let's use a random code for this example. Clicking on the birth date entry will reveal the calendar function. Here you can select the birth date for your client. Let's say this person was born in 1980 on June 18th. The client is male and is right-handed. Now you can add the client by clicking on Create. Click on Create again to add a treatment for this client. The treatment name is set to Treatment 1. Next, you need to select the start date of the treatment, which could be today. You can enter an end date, but you can leave that open as well. Next, you can then select the treatment user. That will be the therapist that is doing the treatment. If your clinic has more than one therapist, you can add therapists to the system by going to Users and then adding the names of the therapists. By default, the organization admin is already present in the system. Let's select this therapist and then add treatment by clicking on Create. Great! You have now entered all the information about the client that is necessary before you start uploading your EEG files for this client. Let's add the first EEG to this newly created client by clicking on EEGs. Then click on Upload EEG. And select your client. Some information about the client has already been filled in automatically. You can see the client code: birth date, gender, handedness, and the test date. The test date is set to the current date, but can be altered by clicking on it. Make sure you select the proper eyes condition. It is also important to select the correct EEG amplifier that was used to record the EEG. Then you can select whether you want to have a set of NeuroGuide reports with or without TBI or learning disability discriminates. These discriminant analyses are only possible for the eyes closed condition and for certain ages. You can select to receive NIfTY files for MRI cron, Excel tables that contain the numerical results of the analyses and the dynamics report with the results of the microstates and entropy analyses. Next, you need to select whether you want to apply SARA, which is the automatic artifact rejection algorithm. You can then select whether you want to receive reports with the raw signals using the longitudinal and transversal montages, in addition to the linked ears and Laplacian montages that are generated by default. Finally, you can attach your raw EEG file in the EDF format. Now everything has been filled out, and the only thing you need to do is click on the Upload and Send button to upload and process the EEG file. The next screen will show the entry for your newly uploaded EEG file. You can see the unique EEG code that has been generated, the client code, the date that the EEG was added to the system, the test date, the eyes condition, and the EEG amplifier that was used. The main results, NeuroGuide and SARA, will have the status Processing. The processing time of the EEG depends on the duration of the recording and the sampling rate, which both contribute to the file size. On average, the reports should be ready within an hour. So let's wait for that and then return. Okay, the results of the EEG analysis are now available for download. We have results for the main results, NeuroGuide and SARA, and we can download the original EDF file under File. You can also view all generated reports and files by clicking on the blue question mark button. You can download all reports and files using the green Download All button, and finally, you can remove the entry by clicking on the red trash can icon. Let's click on the main results to see which reports were generated. The main results consist of QEEG reports for the linked ears and Laplacian montages, and 2 S-Loretta reports which contain the QEEG results obtained with the S-Loretta source localization technique. Let's click on the linked ears report to download the report to our local download folder. The report is now present on the local download folder. Let's open the report by double-clicking on the file. The report can be viewed in any PDF viewer software or web browser. Here, Adobe Acrobat is the default PDF viewer. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions or need further assistance, please feel free to contact our support team or visit our website for more resources.